In today's video, we're going to be talking some huge price predictions for Internet Computer, ICP. As I get into today's video, if you do find it useful, smash a like button. If you're new, subscribe. And guys, let's jump right down into today's video and discuss these huge price predictions for ICP. Okay, before we get into the ICP price predictions, I want to spend a little bit of time discussing Bitcoin and Ethereum as they kind of lead into understanding the context behind these price predictions for Internet Computer. So here we have Bitcoin. This is pre-recorded, so the prices are a little bit different than what you're seeing today. But at the point of recording, we've got a $60,000 Bitcoin. We have a market cap of $1.196 trillion and circulating supply of 19.7 million. Now, I talk about this because obviously there's a lot of people that have huge Bitcoin price predictions. That may even be you. You can let me know if you have some significant price prediction for Bitcoin in the comments below. But I'm going to talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum's price predictions and kind of relate that to ICP's price prediction, because a lot of people will tell me that ICP is not going to X number simply because the market cap would just be astronomical and it doesn't make sense. So I'm going to kind of pull that into context with Bitcoin and Ethereum. So let's actually bring up the spreadsheet here. Bitcoin, if we were to see a $250,000 future price for BTC, then that's going to put market cap at about $4.9 trillion based on the circulating supply today, which obviously will be significantly different, but you get an idea. Now, the current market cap is $1.197 trillion, right? That's a 4.1x at a $250,000 price. Now, a lot of people are predicting out prices of $500,000. That would put the market cap at $9.8 trillion and 8.2x from its current position. Okay, so it's important that we understand that a lot of people who say that ICP can't reach X are also saying in the same breath that, Bitcoin's going to $500,000. So it's important that we pull these things into context. You can't have one without the other. The entire crypto market does kind of balloon up together. Okay, a lot of money is spread around. It rolls from some altcoins into other altcoins. Not everything runs at the same time. It's a pretty complex beast, but nonetheless, when we see a Bitcoin rallying up to $500,000, we're going to see things like ICP rally up alongside it. Not to the same degree, but to pretty similar kind of amounts of money kind of rolling around the market. So let's now spend a little bit of time talking about Ethereum, right? Ethereum obviously hasn't had its ETH spot ETF just yet, but it is just around the corner. We're just waiting for those T's to be crossed, those I's to be dotted, and we're off to the races. Now, we saw with Bitcoin exponential growth once we saw the Bitcoin spot ETFs go live. And I expect the same for Ethereum. This is something that Grayscale have been hedging into for months now, coming out of Bitcoin as all the hype around the Bitcoin ETF was kind of ballooning up and going into Ethereum. And well, Ethereum ETFs are just around the corner. At the point of recording, we have a $404 billion market cap, 120 million ETH in circulating supply. Now, a $25,000 ETH price prediction, is something that I've seen batted around for quite some time. And again, under the circumstances of an ETF, I don't think is terribly too unrealistic. This would put a $3 trillion market cap there for Ether. Now, that basically means a 7.4x from its current position, going from $405 billion in market cap to $3 trillion. Again, some people might say that that's unrealistic. It might not reach that high, maybe 15,000. Whatever your price prediction is, it's going to still be trillions in market cap, right? $15,000 ETH is $1.8 trillion market cap. Some people even say 25 is not enough. Maybe it's going to be $30,000, putting you at 8.9x for Ethereum and a $3.6 trillion market cap. Now, I'm discussing all of these things because ICP is of immense interest to a lot of people who have invested in it when it was crashing down. So let's spend a little bit of time now actually jumping down into the price analysis of ICP. Okay, so here we have ICP paired up with USDT, and we are on the weekly time frame. We've obviously had a pretty significant correction, okay, coming down here quite aggressively. I don't think we're necessarily done just yet. We've been pretty on point so far with how low we think things are going. We are in that range at the point of recording that I've been talking about for quite some time. Now, if we do go down to the lower end of the spectrum at around $6.36, well, that's going to give us a bit of a price prediction between $46 $46.74. But there is the potential for an explosive move up towards 160, which would actually lead us more towards the $200 by the time the bull market actually comes in and the bear market starts to pull the price to the downside. So there's a few things I want to focus in on: $46 and $74, and the idea of hitting 160 for that next explosive move to the upside. So let's go ahead and bring back our spreadsheet here and start plumbing in some of these numbers, right? If we do see a $46 ICP, that's going to put the market cap at $21.4 billion from its current position of 3.7. That's a 5.7x. It's not the best, it's not the most phenomenal, but it seems pretty reasonable if we were to see Ethereum on the lower side, if we were to see Bitcoin maybe only reaching 100,000, we might see these kind of numbers. I personally think $46 ICP is actually quite easy to do. So what about those higher range numbers? What about if we were to target out that next kind of range at $74? Well, $74 puts a $34.4 billion market cap, a 9.2x. This to me seems like a pretty reasonable price prediction for ICP in relation to where the rest of the market is going. Even though I think if we were to see the higher ranges for Bitcoin and Ethereum, $74 would be on the lower side. If we were to see the lower side, let's say $250,000 BTC and $15,000 for Ethereum, that would actually then be more realistic, in my opinion, for reaching that upper end of a bullish market for ICP. Of course, if we hit the $159 level, that's a $74 billion market cap, a 19.9x from its current position of $3.7 billion market cap. Now, if we hit this level, this is not the end of the bullish market, in my opinion, and we would probably be targeting out more towards the $190 to $200 level. This would put us at around $88 billion in market cap and 23.7x's on the position for ICP. Now, this might sound a bit crazy, a bit unrealistic for many, but for the most part, if Bitcoin and Ethereum perform well, the entire crypto market is going to balloon up, ICP included. A lot of people are going to be looking for alternatives to Bitcoin and Ethereum, and ICP I think stands out from the crowd. I think ICP is a unique proposition where it's seen phenomenal growth in the past that allows people to speculate on the idea of maybe going back to new all-time highs. And as such, a lot of new retail investors might be driven towards investing in ICP on the hope that maybe we'll see some of those numbers once again. Personally, I don't think we'll be going back to new all-time highs anytime soon, but I do think there are some pretty realistic price predictions somewhere on that journey. So you can let me know what your price prediction is for ICP in the comments down below. Do you think it's realistic to be targeting out the $160 to $190 level, or are you more conservative, $40 to $70? Let me know down below. If you found today's video useful, smash the like button. If you're new, subscribe, and if you haven't done so yet, give this video a click and stay up to date in the crypto space.